can't be that bad. Oh, it 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 can't be that bad. Okay, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. If you guys want to go ahead and be a little silly, it's already recording, but I'm gonna edit it however the hell I'm gonna edit it. I will be right back.
I'm about to piss regardless.
You see, y'all do what you gotta do. I'm
just gone for an hour.
It's just us two?
Right.
Nah, that's crazy as fuck. Hey, we can do so many things. We can do anything right now.
Why your walls so nice?
Why you? Hey, what you got? What's up with these walls?
What
man?
if I come on these walls? You can't even see it.
What you?
I got a
Turn the
point.
camera on. Turn the camera. He starts to down. Put it in there. Put it in there. Wait, what? Put it in there.
Eminem that one time when he wanted that gerbil up his butt. You remember that song?
I low-key do, because I remember the bits. I don't remember the song.
That's the song, Fact.
Fact?
Yeah. Fact.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all.
I'm going to fucking come. I'm coming. Nah. Banger.
Hey, I love that song.
I'm coming. Well, on stage, right? Drop the mic. Then I'm on there, and I'm on like, sup? That's not the song. My name's Machete. I'm a main singer of Detour, baby. Oh my God, it's fucking Eminem. That's all I know.
What the fuck song are you singing? Which one is that? I didn't listen to Eminem in song.
Know the name of my band.
Oh, okay. I do know that song. I do know that
Because I fucking love that.
Bro.
I know. Okay, I know that song. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't fucking know that song. Okay, I do know that.
Oh my God, it's fucking Eminem. Yeah, exactly.
It's
you know
so
the
good.
song.
What happened to D12, man?
Hey, man. Probably old age.
That's probably what it is. I remember one of them was like pretty obese, and then I think in that one they had him hanging upside down in the music video. Do you remember the music video for that?
I think so. I'm thinking of 50 Cent, my dumb ass. Wait, what's
50 Cent from the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking about.
I was thinking of 50 Cent.
That shit's so funny. Damn, dude, how's the end go? My salsa.
Hold on.
My salsa makes all the pretty girls dance and think about the underpants.
Eminem was in a whole different bag, bro. Like, if he was releasing shit right now, he'd be absolutely fucking killed.
He would, bro. Bro, yeah, no.
He'd be absolutely fucking killed.
He was like, bro, what you mean I can't say the N-word? No.
Dude, he was getting away with so much crap. And on top of that, he was, like, also a great actor.
Yeah, surprisingly
very
a great actor.
Like 8 Mile, and he just was like, that's it. I'm not making any other movies.
He was almost in Southpaw. He was almost in Southpaw, but I believe there was like conflict issues with like scheduling and stuff like that. And they had to. He was like, I want Jake Gyllenhaal to play this role because I think he partially wrote the movie.
Interesting.
It could be a lie, but he said I partially wrote the movie or some shit like that. And he was like, I think Jake Gyllenhaal would be a good play, or they just did castings and Jake Gyllenhaal happened to be that guy. And what's it called? He was like, oh no, we should definitely just have him do it. And and he wanted to make the music for it, so I think there's a song for it in there.
He did make a song. For, for playlisted.
My fault.
You good.
Yeah, can I gag it? No, it's good.
Whatever you want, but everything's recorded.
Hey, listen.
Wow.
However, we gotta monetize from this podcast.
Hey, listen. I got a girlfriend, but I don't got a boyfriend.
Dude, we're progressive up in this podcast.
Exactly. We're progressive.
Bro, you about to lose it.
Hey, I'm just saying, bro. And sis. And them.
And any other pronouns.
And then pronouns, yeah.
There's a lot of them.
It's a lot of spectrum, so I'm
long spectrum, very long
It's spectrum.
Now, you guys are progressive. You guys are very open. The way you marketed your single about to come out.
Oh, yeah, you like that?
You came out the closet.
Came out
and
the
said,
fucking closet.
Yeah. And you're like, what? Who said that? And you
Yeah.
went back into the closet.
Exactly.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy KeyEyeKo, and I'm coming out the closet to let y'all know I'm dropping music next week. You feel me?
What do you mean you're coming out the closet?
New music 11/17.
No, what do you mean?
Really bad habits, needles in the mattress, smoking till we high as fuck, we druggy as fanatics.
There you go. That's marketing genius.
Never said anything.
People will never forget it. They'll be wondering.
Yeah, exactly. Is he gay?
Yeah.
Is he not gay?
He is.
Is he out the closet?
He's gay.
Dude, is he gay? That's like the perfect way to really, now I gotta go slap his single.
Hey,
So-
listen. Hey, listen.
Exactly.
If your girlfriend's a boyfriend, hit up Quez.
What?
One thing about
I hate you so much, bro. I really do.
and one thing about me is I'm a rant about nothing.
Bro, just be babbling.
I just be babbling.
You're on the perfect podcast for that.
I'm a babbler.
Because people think they come on this podcast. Yeah, I like to learn about them. I like to get to know them. I like to talk about their music or whatever their creativity is. But if we go on a 1 hour rant about Eminem's Salsa, I'm also not mad at that.
Honestly,
Do you think he can make salsa though? Like, do you think he could actually make salsa?
I feel like someone else definitely makes his salsa for him.
yeah.
he makes salsa?
I don't trust white people making salsa.
Nah, man.
Wait, he makes salsa? Like salsa? Like
No,
chips
no,
and
no.
salsa? Wait, what?
Because at the end of that D12 song, Eminem was talking about his salsa.
Yeah. But we're saying, do you think he makes that salsa?
No.
I don't think he could
No.
salsa. I don't think he can make salsa.
I think he
think so
makes
either.
his salsa without the salt.
Do you put salt in salsa?
the
yeah.
salt go in salsa?
Mm-hmm.
You make your own salsa?
When I feel like it, I will do it.
I believe you only because your girlfriend is Mexican.
This was before her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
my
This is
bad.
how you got your
No,
girlfriend.
yeah, this is how I got my girlfriend.
Dude, you don't bring flowers on your first date when your girlfriend's
I
Latina.
bring salsa.
fucking salsa.
I bring salsa and I bring.
That's a crazy thing to bring.
It's
a hit or miss, bro. She could probably be like, "You're racist," or she's like, "Oh my god, I fucking love you."
It's
guess- and
racist
guess
if the
what?
salsa's bad.
And guess what? We're 3 years in, so it was good.
Okay,
Damn,
you're right. You
dude.
won. You won.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
You just been hitting her with that good salsa.
Hey, listen, I'm just saying, if y'all need salsa, I know a guy.
Cam can also dance, so we don't know if he's talking about making food salsa or if he is actually
Only
just
one
salsa.
way to find out. Hit me up at Ohreeoh.
Can you actually dance?
Yeah, I can actually dance.
Damn, like choreography type dance?
I used to actually dance. I went to when I was in San Francisco for like elementary school shit though. I was a dancer, and I was so close to like doing something with it that I actually got to meet some of Chris Brown's background dancers.
What?
That's crazy.
And it's crazy. I don't even think I brought this up with y'all.
Nope. This is my first time hearing it.
Yeah, because
This is
niggas never
crazy.
genuinely asked me. So, but like, if you ask, I'm literally an open book. Ask me a question.
But bro, who's gonna sit there and ask, "Hey, bro, have you ever met Chris Brown's
No,
backup?"
it-
Like, what? Nobody asked that.
I think the only person that ever asked is Eddie. Shout out Eddie, by the way. Eddie, she's a fucking
She can
phenomenal.
gig.
She's a
She can
phenomenal
gig.
dancer.
You want to talk about somebody who can gig? She can gig.
She can gig.
She gets sturdy.
I think she said she started off as a crumper or whatever, or like doing crump shit, and then she just she does like shit for not Bad Bunny. Who's the?
I don't know who she be doing shit
Dude,
for.
if
I
you
don't
start
know
off
that backup.
crumping, then you could do anything else.
Shout out Russell too, because he's a fucking crumper.
He do be crumping.
Whoa.
Marcel do be
Have you
crumping.
met Russell?
No, there's so many names that you're saying right now, but I feel like I might meet these people.
Yeah, you met Hubba and then nobody.
You sure, did you? I thought you said Hasbullah. You said Hasbullah hella fast?
We gotta get Hasbullah
We
on
gotta
there
get
for the
Hubba.
podcast.
Oh man,
I'm gonna need 3 phone books.
I'm gonna hit up,
Put it on the chair, and then he'll sit on the.
All right, that's
I'll
hella
hit up
funny.
Islam. We'll be good, bro.
Yeah, oh god, oh shit, bro.
Okay, wait. So you were able to meet some of Chris Brown's backup dancers.
Yeah, so I met some of the background dancers and stuff like that, and I met them through my teacher, who's actually one of the background dancers was his cousin. So I just got lucky, and I told my mom, and she was like, "Oh, what? You can actually do something with it." And I forgot what happened. I didn't end up taking it because I didn't take dance seriously, because it was like, oh, it's fun, I can do it, but I never was like, oh yeah, I want this to be a career, because always wanted to do comic book art. I was like, I looked it up as much as a little kid could do it, and I was like, hey man, I want to be a comic book artist. I want to do Batman. I want to do Spider-Man specifically, and no, Wolverine specifically. Hey, just because I seen that shit. What you laughing at?
No, bro, it just reminds me of like the High School Musical team, bro. Like when he's like, "Dad, I don't want to play basketball.
I want to jump rope. What?
You're like, I don't want to dance. I want to make comic book art." But it's like both of those would be seen from a parent standpoint, like as backup options. So it's
Yeah.
but it's funny to me though, like you know what I
Yeah.
mean, that your mom was like encouraging you to like continue on with dance.
Just
and
because
stuff
I was
like
a
that.
kid. Like, if I was, like, in high school, she'd be like, no, you're going to college and you're doing shit. You're not going to fucking dance. Like, what the fuck?
Dude, but dance that's a lucrative business if you get in.
Yeah.
Because my fiance, she used to dance for, I don't know if you're familiar with Chapkiss.
Yeah. Mhm.
Well, yeah,
that's
Chapkiss.
that's what Eddie dances for.
Oh, nice. Because, I mean, that tuition is many expensive. But
Yeah.
if you get through those fucking ropes and you get really good, then you have those connections. Because a lot of the people that she knows, they now have moved to SoCal and they dance for, I think she knows some people that have danced for Rihanna, some people that have danced with Chris Brown. I think some of them are doing I think.
Daddy Yankee. That's who it was. She danced for Daddy Yankee.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Mhm.
Dude, so was there like a fork in the road? Do you think your life would be completely different if you were just like, I'm going to pursue dance?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I feel like, damn, that's actually a great question. I feel like if I were to have pursued dance,
You'd be like Skittles.
nah.
Go Skittles. You talking about from the car commercial?
Yeah, bro, we fuck. I damn near know Skittles now because I fucking he works at Planet Fitness
Works
or
at
used
Planet
to.
Fitness in Vallejo.
Whoa, you guys know the real Skittles.
The real Skittles.
The real
yeah.
Skittles.
The real Skittles.
I went to school with his brother too.
What?
I played baseball with his brother.
What?
Yeah.
Skittles?
Skittles. The one with the hat. And yeah.
Dude, I mean like
that guy.
local hero.
A local hero.
Yeah. Marcus.
Wow, that's his name, Marcus.
Hey, bro, don't say his government name. You can get shot for that shit, bro. You can get shot for that shit. He knows a guy.
How do you even land a gig like that? Was like Skittles dancing, just like dancing somewhere, and like there was like a casting director that was just like,
I forgot. I remember asking him. I was like, "How'd you do whatever?" He's like, "Oh, I just did it, man." Because the only reason I talked to him was because he was in the front of the Planet Fitness, so I had to check in, obviously, and that shit didn't work. And then I remember I was with Rashawn at the time, or Saturn Sex, if you may. We gave you 3 names, so I'm trying to get. But what's it called? We talked to him, whatever, and he was like, Chris was like, you look familiar, and he was like, he did the hat trick, and then Chris was like, oh, that's who you are. And then I was like, oh shit. And then I faked a dance battle, and he was dead ass serious. And I was like, all right, bro.
oh, he was ready to battle you
Bro,
right there.
I was like, ah, ha, ha. And he said,
oh shit!
I was like, bro, what the? Bro, it's supposed to be a joke. And then we went to go work out or whatever, and Chris was like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. He did the hat trick, and I low-key almost dropped to my knee. So he was playing it off like it was cool, but nah, Skittles he's a character, bro. I'll say that.
I mean, like a character enough to be able to sell automobiles, used automobiles,
right. Wait, he did a commercial?
Right? It was a car commercial.
I don't remember a car commercial.
Go Skittles, right? That was like for a car, right? Am I tripping?
I just never seen it.
I mean, you said local Vallejo hero, so it probably was him.
Okay, I think
I wouldn't take it past.
If I can find the video, Christian, in the future, put that up.
Jamie, look that up.
Dude, I wish I had my own Jamie.
Right.
Here, but guess what? I do everything on my own, and it's great.
Hey, but if it works, if it works, that's all
Dude,
that
it
matters.
works. I mean, the convenience of being able to figure out things on my own is that I don't have to depend on anyone else.
Yep.
Right,
I'm not
absolutely.
waiting on anyone else to send me the edits, to send
Yep.
me the files.
Yep.
That shit,
Exactly.
bro. That's why I don't like asking for help, because I know for a fact I know what I'm capable of. Like if I can do that shit, like unless I genuinely need help. But if I like to do shit without asking for help. That's why it kind of contradicts having your homies, because I'm like they're all there to like help one another out, but I like to control my settings. Like I like to be like, all right, I don't want to wait for somebody. I wanted to have it on my own like SD card. That's why I don't be there as much.
Dude,
but
your homies is like that collective. Shout out to your homies, by the way. Y'all are like the Justice League or the Avengers, because you guys all will come together and put out like Infinity War.
Right.
But then you on your own, you're gonna have like, you know, Cam's own like feature film.
Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
He
Quez
has,
is gonna have his own
Punisher.
feature film. Yeah, Punisher for sure. Damn, dude. That's I made this joke with Will, but I said like slowly one by one, it seems like Pokemon, I'm collecting you all.
Hey, damn near,
pretty
bro.
much, yeah,
You
bro.
know, what's it called? After Kujo did the shoot with, or the podcast with you, he was like, hey, I'm not gonna lie, I recommend you all to do this shit. Christian's fire. And I was like, yeah, you didn't even know that, because
I appreciate that, man.
He did say that.
And
that's
as
so
soon as he
sweet.
said that, Quez was like, I'm gonna DM him, and you really responded whenever you did.
Which I was actually very surprised. I was like, he might not DM me back. I don't think he's DM me
No,
back.
I'll for sure. I will always respond to people's DMs.
Mm.
It's just like, as long as the availability is there and we can make it work, then let's make it work.
Right.
Because this is such a dope environment. You guys came through, and even though this is probably my only like second time chopping it up with you, I mean, I probably only talked to you for like 5 seconds. Did I even talk to you at like?
I just dapped you up, bro.
That's about it.
Yeah.
That's about. I knew who you were because you had the contacts and the silver wig.
Yep.
And then Batman at Horror Night. You
Batman.
guys killed that shit, by the way.
Appreciate that.
Look at that. Do you just walk around with that?
Whenever, Gotham needs me. So whenever I see the bat signal in the sky, it's in my car.
Kind of reminded me of that Atlanta episode when that one dude walked up with the bat mask and he was like, hey, Paperboy live here.
Wait, have you seen Atlanta?
I've seen season 1 and 2. I haven't.
Okay, that's where
I'm
he's
on,
at.
I'm on season 2, bro.
Dude, such a good show.
It's a great show.
Fucking Donald Glover. It's not fair how good he is in multiple different facets.
Bro,
He's amazing. He's
I
absolutely
look up
amazing.
to that man every day. It's probably bad.
Did you watch his old stuff, like when he was doing Derek comedy? Do you guys remember that?
I peeped
watched
it.
some of
I
it.
don't remember it.
Yeah, on YouTube, he was like, when YouTube was still like that place, like if you uploaded 5 videos and they were kind of funny, then you're famous. What kind of movies do you guys like? You guys like
One of my top movies is actually Inception, bro.
Whoa.
And there are a lot of people who don't like Inception.
What?
Number one complaint: it's too long.
That's everybody. Okay, bro.
make time?
All right, here's another story. I'll be rambling. So, bro, I went to Best Buy, right? I used to work at Best Buy. I went to Best Buy visiting my old people. You feel me? I went to go buy a movie. I forgot which movie it was, but I bought a movie. And it was a Flash. Y'all gonna hate me for this. I love the Flash. Anyways,
Can't be that bad, right?
but what's it called? I walked up to, because one of my favorite movies. I want us all to give top 3 movies. By the way.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I don't give. Yeah. Top. Think about it while I'm rambling.
Fuck.
All right. So, I walked over to my coworker or my old coworker, and I was like, "Hey, how you doing, bro? Blah 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 blah." And he was like, "Bro, did you see that one movie?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, blah blah blah." And then I mentioned the Batman. And one of the new guys came up. I didn't recognize him, so I was like, "Oh yeah, how do you feel about the Batman?" He was probably like 17, maybe 18. I don't know, but he looks funny. The dude with the small torso.
Oh my god, I hate him. Just because he has a small torso. I know nothing about this guy. He just
I
has
love
a small
that you
torso.
describe like how small of a torso is.
Bro,
this
it's
in
like
a-
this big.
Whoa, how is he
Yeah.
alive? How do you hold that many organs?
I'm not gonna
that small
lie.
of
He
a
probably
torso?
don't.
So small,
He probably
bro.
don't. It's probably all up in his head because he could.
Dude, his small intestine has to like
Right,
coil up
right.
into his fucking skull.
Dead ass, bro. Because you can probably tell because there's no room for his brain. Because he was like, bro, fucking. I was like, how you feel about the Batman? Like the movie. He was like, I don't even like superhero shit. And I was like, what? Like, why? You're like 17. And then he was like, yeah, that Batman was just too long. It's ass. I'm like,
It's the worst excuse.
I was like,
It's
I know
the
who
worst.
I'm talking to.
I don't agree with that excuse. Just because a movie is too long doesn't mean it's bad. A movie can be long, short, medium sized, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it
Yeah.
can still be good regardless at the end of the day. I don't think a long movie. I enjoyed the Batman, me personally.
I thought it was really good. It's a 3-hour detective film,
Yes.
as he should be.
Yes, absolutely.
That's what everybody forgets. Batman's a detective. Batman is literally like he may fight a few aliens, but when do you really see him fight a few aliens?
When he's
Probably
with
like
Justice League.
when he's with the Justice.
That's
That's
the only
it.
time.
That's
That's
literally
literally the
time.
only time.
But with his own like feature films, he's
Yeah.
he's figuring his shit out. He's getting to the bottom of it, you know?
Right.
Yep.
And that's why bro, because my favorite, I know we said movies, but my favorite superhero ever is Flash. But my second is Batman because I like the fact that he's able to just figure shit out that nobody's able to, but he's normal. Like the Riddler, he's probably my favorite. Well,
Your favorite villain?
I was like, no, not number. Probably like top 5. Weirdly enough, top 5 just because he's the only person in the DC universe, and at least that I know of, like right now, who can make every superhero, even the smart ones, think a little bit.
Yep.
Because he's like, he may be making dumbass riddles at the end of the day.
Riddle me this.
Riddle me
Batman.
this, Batman. But you're like, okay, what the fuck is it? Because I remember when I was in the movie theater, he said a riddle. My girlfriend solved it. I was like, how the fuck?
Oh, you were pissed.
Bro,
How did she beat
watched
you?
it before you.
Bro, dead ass. I was like, how the fuck you know that? And then she was like, and then Batman said it. I'm like, bro, you beat Batman. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, that solidified it. I was like, bro, I love you.
Oh, I love you. I think meant solidified as in like this isn't gonna work out.
Damn, it'd be
No,
fucked up.
hey, no, I'm like, yeah, this is not gonna do. Why? You said the riddle too fast. You know Riddler. Why you automatically connect to the Wi-Fi? No,
What if she was like, isn't it obvious?
isn't it obvious? Like I wear green all the time. He's like, you're right, that isn't your size. But nah, I'm not gonna lie. I love the Riddler just because he makes everybody think, and specifically in the Batman, everybody also doesn't like the Batman because Batman doesn't win in the end. Like he,
Oh,
but I
no.
like that though.
He
I
gets
like
pissed.
that. I
I
like
like-
that he doesn't win because that shows that he is vulnerable and he is a human.
Exactly.
And that he's just like everybody else. No matter how strong, how smart you think you are, at the end of the day, we're all vulnerable and we all could lose.
Wow, that's a good deconstruction of that film. Because at the end he gets pissed off at the Riddler because the Riddler, he fell into the fucking trap.
Yep.
He knew. He said, like, if I'm right here, then what's happening over there? Yep. The Riddler blew everything up.
And then,
Absolutely.
and because if I have the movie and I probably watched it like 5 times already. No,
Virgin.
Yeah, facts. my girlfriend's mad at me. She's like, "You want to have sex?" And I'm like, "No, let's watch the Batman." But what's it called? Because I thought about it in the beginning, and no, not in the beginning. So I watched a director's thing for it or whatever.
Like director's cut? Or...
No, the director's like
His commentary.
Commentary.
Okay.
And he was saying, if you guys pay attention, the Riddler is in this window during this cutscene because he's waiting for the Batman to go to bring the rat or to the light.
Yeah.
And I watched it again and I slow-moed it. I'm like, bro, Riddler is right there. And he's just waiting the entire movie, and also leading the Batman to this one spot. And I'm like, bro, this the director specifically, not even the Batman movie, the director is a fucking, wasn't it Christopher Reeve? Is that what it is?
Christopher Reeves is the guy that plays Superman back in the day.
Oh, then no, not him.
I was like, if he's
Christopher Nolan.
directing this,
the dude who did Planet of the Apes.
the Batman director.
Why the fuck do they keep getting movies?
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Matt Reeves.
Matt Reeves.
You're
There
so
we go.
close.
Matt
But why the
Reeves.
fuck is he keep getting more movies? Who in the world is paying? Let's go see a bunch of fucking monkeys rule the world, bro. Like, whose idea? You?
I was in the writer's room.
Arby's in business too.
I was in the writer's room.
Question. Would you guys prefer to survive in a zombie apocalypse or in a world ridden by monkeys? Where do you think you could survive?
I think okay. Side question.
What's up?
Do the zombies, are they Walking Dead zombies?
Nah, runners, bro.
Oh, I'm fucking
runners, bro.
Monkeys, we
Like-
might be cool. Monkeys, we might be cool. We brothers a little bit. They got a little sense to them, but I don't know about the zombies, bro.
Is it like the ones from World War Z? Like them?
Yeah, the running
The ones that
ones.
literally run on the walls and go over the wall. Nah, we're done, bro.
Yeah, nah.
We're done. Monkeys, bro.
That's a lot.
Monkeys.
Even,
bro.
Okay.
even Brad Pitt was struggling.
Dude, and Brad Pitt could do whatever the fuck he wants.
Right.
He was still struggling.
He was still
Right.
struggling. Oh, fuck no.
But okay, but monkeys, the whole thing is what I'm scared about. Because if you were to watch, let's say they were slow zombies as opposed to monkeys.
Okay.
When you watch The Walking Dead, who's the biggest villain of them all? It's
Humans.
not the humans.
The humans, yeah, absolutely.
Now, since the monkeys from Planet of the Apes, since they're able to be intelligent and they could think, they can outsmart us, wouldn't that be scarier than some brain dead zombies?
That's a good point too, because they could be like, you think you can climb up that tree, bitch? I climb faster.
Yeah, exactly.
they're just more advanced humans in those movies.
They are more advanced humans in those movies, and that's why they eventually rule the world.
Yep. They could use tools. They could utilize tools.
They can do everything we can do, but probably better.
Mm-hmm.
I think because they don't have an ego. So that lack of ego is what prevents them from going backwards. They only advance because they don't have an ego. They're only trying to become better.
Dude, ego's a fucking wild thing.
It is. Ego can stop you from becoming such a better creator, a better person in life.
How
just
do you
all kinds
let
of shit.
ego propel you forward, though? As people that create, you as a photographer, you as an artist, how do you do that?
I don't know. I feel like there comes to a time where sometimes you just don't have an ego. I feel like I don't really have an ego too much. Like, I know it's just like back when we were talking about Will. Shout out Will Bentro.
Yeah.
Will Bin Laden. Nah, but it just
It's an
goes
inside
back
joke.
to that. It's like, there has to be a difference between cockiness and confidence.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And you just have to know that, like, when your stuff is good, and then you just have to be open to criticism too. That's another thing. I'm very much so like, I really feel like this song is good, but at the same time, there's always more to work on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm just the type of person where you don't know everything. You can only learn more, and you can only get better in life. I mean, we'll never learn everything. You know what I mean? So it's just, that's the type of timing that I'm on. So, that may, boost my ego a little bit, because I'm always knowing that I'm not the type of person who's just going to take, what you said and take it one ear and out the other. You know what I mean? I'm actually think about it, see what you have to say, see if it's valid, and then I'm going to go on from there.
I like that. I do like that. And upon doing some research, I listened to all of your music
course you did.
prior to Of course, man. even before today, I think right when we booked it, and I think I'd already listened to it because all of your homies was sharing your shit.
Shout out,
And
I'm
so-
dying. I love I'm dying.
Dude, I'm Dying is so good.
Why does everybody love that song?
Bro,
I
it's a
really
great
don't
song.
like that
I
song
just gotta
as much. It's a good song, but I don't like it as much as everybody.
I mean, it's crazy how like you as the person that created that has a particular view of it. And it's always a surprise when you put something out. People are just like, actually, I like this more than the other one, right?
Right.
But like, I gotta say that you got that whole like there's confidence in your songwriting abilities, but humility because it's so real.
Right.
I think what's the one that you did? Funny Depressed Kid.
There's actually I was thinking about that song not too long ago. I think this week I was thinking about that. That's like that song has like probably not that many streams, not a lot. But that's because when I released it, I just wasn't in a good state to where I was like, I'm gonna do some actual promotion for this song. But that is 100% my realest song that I've written.
It's so real.
It's so real, and I think the fact that it doesn't have as many streams is kind of a good thing because some people who will actually really like my music will go and look at that and they'll be like, holy fucking shit, this song is really fucking good. This like just lyrical wise, it was just like I was really feeling that shit. I was like, I really want to write something that I thought about back when I was a kid and how I was feeling when I was a kid and shit like that. And let me try it. Let me try to write something about that. And I released it. I didn't really say too much about it. But at the end of the day, like, I was really like, oh, I hate this song. I hate this song. I hate this song. But I think I came to, like, recently a realization to where I was like, I really like this song because I was being myself. I wasn't trying to be anybody else. The lyrics are real. And, I think, I always told myself, stay true to yourself. Don't lie. Don't try to cap. You know what I mean? And when I cap on music, I say I'm capping on music.
You know exactly.
Yeah.
I mean,
know.
that's why with, let's say, with Funny Depressed Kid,
Okay.
you do that entire thing, and it's so dope because the tone, even though you're saying the same words,
Right.
changes completely at the end.
You notice that?
Yeah, because you stop giving a fuck, and you do that both in the recorded version and when you do it live under GC, right?
Yes.
And I thought that was so. Listening to it multiple times, it's so. I think the beauty in your songwriting abilities is the self-awareness,
Absolutely.
the
Yes.
absolute, and like not taking yourself seriously,
Mm-hmm.
but taking yourself seriously where it matters. Because you're
Right.
taking yourself seriously, saying like, "Hey, I am this artist. I am a goofy guy,
Right.
but I'm also like, I got shit going on."
Right.
Right. And there's that balance of like, I take this serious. This is my self-expression. And it's up
Absolutely.
to you if you want to like really like read between the lines
Yeah.
to see like what I'm trying to like. And let's go back even further in 2022. At the end of it, you came out with Help Me.
Yeah.
And I started slapping that shit multiple times. And because it's like a nice little like a minute or like 2-minute song.
Yeah.
It's like real short and sweet.
Right. Yeah.
And the sound and the juxtaposition of the sound with the lyrics, it's so like, dude, it's heart-wrenching because we as creators, and I've said this before, but we as artists, whatever we do, like we are filling a void that we didn't get filled when we were younger, right? Like I know that I started singing, I know that I started being like a funnier guy because I didn't get the attention I wanted from my parents because my brother's the golden child.
Right.
That's a whole other story.
Happens.
So in Help Me, you're saying you're seeking for help, but no one else can help you.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And did you do the cover art for that?
He did do the cover art for that.
Yeah, because I noticed I saw the artwork from you drew yourself.
I'm not gonna lie, I do half.
You've done majority of my cover
I've done
art.
majority of
So
it.
good.
Yeah, thank you, I appreciate that.
Dude, and the pictures you take of him, so good.
bro. I'm not gonna lie, I appreciate you so much because
I don't trust anybody else doing my cover art, really. I don't trust anybody else taking my pictures. Like, that's the guy.
Love that. I
Yeah.
love that. You guys got this dichotomy. You guys got like seems like a nonverbal understanding of each other.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Quez is probably like the closest friend I've had in a while, and like I think my only other closest friend, he's doing his own life right now. So I'm like, I don't hit him up as much, but Quez is probably the only one that's like, I'm like, all right, I trust him, and we actually work together and we do all the other stuff. So knowing he even said, I think one time I said the commissions are hard for me because of X, Y, and Z. He was like, yeah, that's why I just give you an idea and I let you do it because I trust that you're going to do X, Y, and Z for me. And I'm going to like it regardless. He's going to have some input because obviously it's his work. Right. Like I remember in Help Me specifically, when I was drawing it out, I did something that he was like, oh, can you tweak this a little bit? I tweaked it, and then he's like, all right, can you add a boat? I'm not sure if you can notice in that little cover art thing, there's a boat that wasn't there in the original one. It was something totally different. Like I tweaked the colors because you asked, but it's that dynamic that I was like, all right, I can do this as long as you trust me to do the work for you, and that's why it works so well, because we trust each other, type shit.
And I've noticed that it usually works a lot easier too for creators to have that creative freedom. Because back when I used to make YouTube skits, the dude who would make my my cover art, I'd literally tell him the title name, and I would tell him what the skit's about. Here, have fun, do it. And he'd make some dope ass fucking cover art. I would never have a problem with it. And I think that's when I was like, I think it's a lot easier when I give people creative freedom for them to actually make something. I give them a base idea or just tell them what the song is about or what I kind of want, and usually it comes out fire. He did the shit for I'm Dying. I told him, hey, bro, just do a picture of a guy like falling back and raising his hand up. I don't know, just make it look cool.
It's so dope.
Shit,
Yeah,
you
just
see
see like
did it. Yeah.
falling. Just it's incredible. It's crazy how important the visuals are.
Yes.
When you're
Dude.
also like marketing a product.
That's why I love fucking people shit on graphic designers and artists. Like talk to any older person, like anybody who's like a parent of like a kid or whatever, and if their son says I want to become an artist, even my parents, they're like I remember I told my mom what I wanted to be. This is before, like after the comic book stuff in elementary. I was like, yeah, I want to do art, whatever. My stepdad was like, do you want to do art or do you want to like make something with it, like do graphic design or architecture? And I was like, I don't know yet. Like this was that time where I told you downstairs too, where I was like, oh yeah, I went to a counselor and he didn't help me at all figure out what I wanted to do with my art. And my parents, I know they support me regardless. They're your parents at the end of the day, but you talk to anybody who's around their age, they're gonna be like, oh, art doesn't make any money. You're not gonna do X, Y, and Z with that. That's why I fucking love your homies, because we're paid. That's what we wanted it to be at first. Well, that's what I wanted it to be. I'm not sure everybody what they're thinking, but I was like, I want your homies. I want to make something in general that gives artists creative freedom, and nobody can be told that you're not gonna make money or you can't make a living out of it. That's why we posted recently any artist or anybody who wants to do a collab with us, shoot us a fucking message.
Niggas,
Hey friends.
we're your homies. We're looking to build.
This goes out to all the creatives out there. Podcasts, brands, photographers, directors, startups.
And just real niggas in general.
Oh yeah, but by the way, if you're watching this, you feel me? Even if you just want to hit me or Quez, or even if you want to do some shit with Christian, bro, he like genuinely, as a society in general, we just need artists to step up and actually say like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. If you're not gonna make money off it and you're not good, don't. I'm just saying. But like in general, I feel like artists in general need to get that creative freedom, and we need to get that. We need to get that support from everybody else to let them know, like, oh yeah, you're gonna make it this big, and you're gonna do X, Y, and Z, and don't let anybody else tell you differently. And that's why your homies is gonna be that for them or for us, everybody, really.
Yeah. It's important, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, like growing up, I mean, in an Asian household, and then like talking to my parents about like what I truly wanted to be when I grew up.
I can already imagine,
dude. I thought you said Korean. I was like,
No, you told me you're Filipino.
I'm tired of being Filipino.
I want to be Korean. I've seen it on the internet. They look pretty cool.
They're gonna have
You ever seen BTS, mom?
You don't know them yet, but they're gonna have a crazy surge in like 2020. So.
Okay, sure. And then we see a poster of you with BTS. You're like, I told you, mom. Dude, I told you.
5 Korean dudes and this dark brown Filipino. You're a little out of place, but I get it. It's okay.
I get it. Yeah, mom.
Yeah, mom.
Start doing the old dance routine in front of her. You don't get me.
Tears in my face.
Fucking whole white suit on. You're just
Dude,
like, yeah.
side tangent, and we'll get back to what we were talking about. But like, speaking of which, since the Philippines looks up to not only America, but other Asian countries where the complexion is lighter, and that's just the fucking world, sadly.
Really?
The world, yeah.
I didn't know that.
My mom used to go to Seafood City or Island Pacific, one of those Asian markets, and she would get me this specific soap that would lighten my skin.
Wow.
And it had, the main ingredient was sheep placenta.
What?
Right?
Did it work?
No, man.
Yeah, that was my next question.
Yeah, I was
actually.
like, wait, did you look like Quez before?
We're like the same color.
Low key, but like he's just a little lighter.
I got darker, man, from the
Oh.
I don't think it was because of that. I think it was just fake. It was just a fucking what's the word for it? A placebo, not a placenta. It was placenta and a placebo. But yeah, it didn't work, and that's kind of sad. That's like
that's crazy.
Yeah, my family would always say like you're darker than the rest of your cousins.
That's what they. My girlfriend's family's the same way. They say that she's darker. And if you look at her family, she's the darkest out of them.
Really? Because she's pretty fucking white.
Ain't that crazy?
Wow, that means everyone
insane.
else is lighter.
Crazy? Yeah, and
That's insane.
no, they said that about her dad. No, I'm tripping.
Okay,
yeah, they said that about her dad. Her
Mm-hmm.
dad is a little bit darker, and they would call him negro. so,
I was like, where are you going with this?
No, yeah, they would call him, oh, my little negrito or whatever. And
Damn, and they try to make it cute with the ito at the end.
yeah, and I was
Crazy,
right.
A little black.
Yeah,
That's all they're saying, man.
and I remember because there was a time where she was on the phone, and because they don't mean anything racial about it, they just mean like, oh, you're darker. I was on the phone with her dad, and then he said it, and my mom, and she was like, "Remember, you can't say that anymore." He's like, "Oh yeah," and I was like, "You don't know I'm here, huh? You don't know I'm right next to her."
Your ass got
But,
cut.
yeah, I was like, oh, okay,
Caught red-handed.
right? I'm like, all right, man.
Dude, no, that's crazy. That's how society is. But yeah, let's get back to it. I want to talk more about your guys' creativity because it's inspiring for myself. Even though I don't do exactly what you guys do, there's so many. It's a Venn diagram. I learned so much from y'all as creatives, especially someone who's doing this more independently and just seeing like a collective do it all together. So inspiring.
Technically, we're all independent because a lot of the time we just happen. I like what you also said before. We're like the Avengers, low key, because we only come together when we really need to. Like if you remember in the first Avengers movie, there was a threat going on, and Loki happened to be that threat, and the only people who coincidentally who could stop him was Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, Black Widow, Hawkeye, and fucking Captain America.
We don't need a fucking recap video.
but that's damn near how it is because there's a times where like, oh, I want to make a skit or whatever. Oh, Yeti, shout out Yeti. I fucking love that dude.
Yeti's such an interesting man.
I'm not gonna lie because I didn't know him like prior. Like no, I would say prior to your homies, I would like seen him every so often, but I never like talked to him. And then I just not recently. Probably like last year or something like that, talking to him, I was like, bro, you're a great person.
He's great.
Yeah.
I love you.
But
Very wholesome man.
Right now, they literally just established that Yeti is the main skit person now because he has so many ideas and like, hey, if you ever get one, just bounce it off and we can work together. Like, oh yeah, I can do like the thumbnail for it. Quez, you can make the song. This is an example. We're not actually doing it, but we can make them more. He can make the music for it. Yeti has the idea. We can have whoever Viv, because she does some shit too. She's like, oh yeah, I can do like face paint for him, and we just all come together. Like, oh yeah, we have this idea.
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm like, that shit's crazy as fuck. And then after, you'll never hear from us again. And then and then somehow they're like, oh yeah, Thanos is back. Okay, we'll come. And then so it really is. It's all random chaos. Then we just come together.
Controlled chaos.
Controlled chaos. Very
chaos.
a lot of. Oh, shit.
You guys all bounce off of each other. You guys all just work on the infamous Tuesdays.
Yeah.
The infamous Tuesdays.
We want
It's a lot of cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah.
A lot of cooks in the kitchen. A lot of head chefs in the kitchen.
A lot of head chefs. Hugo brought that up. Shout out Hugo too. There's a lot of names.
Dude, there's so many people.
There's so many people. But Hugo, because for the Horror Nights event, I'm not gonna lie, we did butt heads a lot. A lot, because it was because at first, okay, let's talk because we didn't talk about it downstairs. So what's it called? At first, because your homies officially, we wanted to make another event, right? We wanted to make at first we wanted to do any event. I was just like, oh yeah, we should do an event. Like we can do that shit. Hugo does it, and I was like, oh yeah, that's a cool idea. It would be cool to do something like how Hugo's doing, and we were like, Hugo should make a Halloween event. I know he can make a lot of money off Halloween events. Because who doesn't want to dress up? And who's not going to pay to go have fun and dress up? And not even pay. Like, who's just not going to go out on Halloween? Because there's nothing to do in Vallejo, like, at all.
Nope. Not really.
Like, not really. So I was like, oh, yeah, we should. I DM'd Hugo on Twitter. This was back when Twitter was, before it was ass. I was like, hey, Hugo, you should make a Halloween event. He's like, yeah, I'm down to do that. And I assume he forgot. I'm just assuming.
Well, I tapped in with him too, and he said that it would just be too expensive, and it's kind of last minute because when he threw that event, when we had the idea, it was in like August, September. You already know October's right around the corner. He said he couldn't do it, so we're like, all right, fuck it.
Yeah. So and then we just left it off as is, and then like maybe like beginning of the summer hit this year, and Quez was like, oh yeah, we should make a Halloween event. And I was like, oh yeah, because we brought up events previously, but we just threw it away and just never talked about it again. But we're like, no, let's actually do this shit. And then they were like, okay, cool. This was like probably like July.
It was July.
Yeah, it was July. And then we were like, hey, we should do an event. We should start playing a Halloween event. Like, oh yeah, that's cool. But also let's start talking about like doing another event first, because we don't want to be known as the people who just throw Halloween events. And we were like, okay, I get it. So we can probably do that one, but I also just not forget about the Halloween event, because we really want to do that, and we know for a fact, because now me and Quez are like, all right, we thought this out a lot. We should definitely start doing a Halloween event. Yeah. And they were like, all right, that sounds cool, but let's focus on another one. Like, all right, well, y'all could focus on that one because my mind is already set. Yeah. So then there was supposed to be another event. There ended up not being one. Not exactly sure why. I think everybody got booked and everybody was like doing their own stuff. And then me and Quez were like, okay, we're going to start working on the other event. And we almost gave up. Like, I'm not going to lie.
Really?
Yeah, we almost were like, because it got to the point where everybody was so busy and everybody was doing their own thing. And they said they were going to do the other event. So we just thought that we weren't going to get help at all. And it's hard to make an event for everybody with just 2 people. Yeah. But then shout out Viv and shout out Zai. They were like, I'm not gonna lie, I see the vision. They were like, we were like, oh, dead ass? They're like, yeah, let's start playing this shit. Shout out Viv and shout out fucking Zai, because if they would have never added us to a group chat, that event would have never happened.
No, yeah.
And look what it turned into, man,
bro. Yeah.
Look at how epic that was, and it snowballed into something great, something that even though I wasn't there the entire time, but like that was so different for me, and I got to meet so many dope people, bro. Yep. I'd never done anything like that. Like Viv just told me, like, yeah, come through with like whatever equipment you want and just like interview people. I'm like, all right, I'll do that.
Because bro, it was so bad, like making that whole thing. I'm so glad it worked out. Because we went through 2 vendors. Mm-hmm. Hugo was supposed to do it, but then he didn't have, I think, the material or something like that. And then we had somebody else who was supposed to just do jewelry. They just ended up not showing up. So then we did stuff for C's. Shout out to V again, fucking that genius. And we did
so good,
bro.
What a mind on that,
bro.
On that individual.
That is him. He is him. Like
I've known him for a good amount of time.
Really?
And so I've known him since like 2012.
Damn.
Yeah, man. Because we had mutual friends that were also creatives, and I remember like he was already shooting stuff. Like we had like a comedy skit together, he and I. And it's just, I don't know. And to see how much people can grow in the past, like, 10 years.
Yeah.
And
it's, fuck. It's
a long time.
2012. That's
it. Dude. I told you guys. Yeah, I was. You guys were like. You said you graduated from high school 2019. You said you graduated 2017, and you said old ass, and I said I graduated 2011.
And I was like,
what did you expect him to say? Like, I don't get it. What did you expect him to say?
I'm not gonna lie. I expected at least probably like 2016.
Oh, me?
Okay,
yeah.
Dude, I appreciate that.
Bro, because you look young.
Thank you. When I was younger, people thought I looked you old fuck. You look young. Dude, just shout out to my girl for like, skincare.
Yeah.
Prior to that, I was just this fucking barbarian, just splashing my face with water. I used to just use water.
Is that you? Did you met Kayla and now your skin routine is on point, or was that before her?
No, it was a little bit before. It's better now. It got worse when I got into school because I stopped taking care of my skin.
Oh, because you were stressed and shit?
Yeah.
Dude,
but
that's crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'll be tired as fuck. I'll lie down. I'll be like, I will fall asleep. Can you do my skincare, please? And she'll do it.
On you while you're knocked out?
I will be knocked out.
And she'll just, what?
That's hella funny.
Whoa, I gotta put that on like the little checklist for my...
Yeah, no, that's hard.
You start sleeping next to her, you're like... The CeraVe is right next to you. You're like, man, this is crazy, man. Like, look, it's right here.
It's crazy. Look, the retinol is right there.
Right, man.
I'd be like, babe, if this is gonna work out, I'm gonna
But-
very, very busy man.
This
laugh.
podcast is, I'm so famous now.
I'm so famous.
I'm
I have
so,
1,000 followers.
It is-
1,005 now, right?
I have
How many-
1,009 followers.
Other than 9
hey,
real.
that,
so.
that, hey, that's
Skincare, please.
right. Nah, but my girl, she does put me on all the skincare shit, so I appreciate her because my skin was fucked. And my mom is so blunt; she'd be like, "Damn, you have hella pimples." I'm like,
Damn.
I'll be like, "Mom."
I have this theory that if you make fun of someone's acne when you're young, when they have acne, you will also get cursed with the acne curse. Because
Really?
I did that, and it was so. My brother had acne when he was in high school, and when I was
Right.
in elementary school, I
Right.
made fun of his acne.
Right.
Me come high school, man, crater face.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Genetics.
Oh, also that.
yeah.
Also, oily food because Filipino, you know, if you're just rubbing a fucking lumpia all over your face, you're
right.
probably gonna get a pimple or two.
Right. My mom had acne before, so that's also why. Like I had, it wasn't bad, but it was definitely like bad enough to where like as a teen you'd start to overthink it.
Dude, the time where we are the most vain is when we are cursed with acne. It's just like, fuck, man. I'm just trying to get a girlfriend.
Right.
I gotta work real hard on this personality because I'm like overweight and I have acne.
gotta be funny.
Shit.
Hey, shit, bro. I was a nerd. I didn't give a fuck about girls until fucking freshman year.
Freshman year.
I was a nerd, bro.
You still a virgin.
I'm still a virgin.
Cam's Mormon, if you didn't know.
Hey,
He's not
you
gonna.
are Mormon?
No.
He's not.
Oh, I was gonna say, dude. I was like,
Yeah, me and my girl haven't talked in years, but we've been together.
no, have you heard about that? I've talked about it on this podcast before. Sadly, have you heard about like soaking or whatever the fuck they call it?
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
Were they
What?
fucking?
Oh, we got to put Quez on.
I feel like I've heard
game
this
right now.
before, but I need a reminder.
Have.
So, in the Mormon religion, you're not allowed to fornicate, right?
Right.
So they found loopholes.
Okay. What are these loopholes?
The loophole is, so I think in their definition of sex, like you could put it in, you just can't like put it in and out and in and out and in and out.
Okay.
So I think you're able
Just
to
let
like,
it sit.
huh?
They just let it sit.
You just let it sit.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
you're not doing the work.
You dock. All you do is dock,
All
right?
you do is dock.
You just
Okay.
like you park your car in her garage.
And
And
somebody
then-
moves the bed for you, right?
And someone goes underneath the bed and starts shaking the bed.
Yeah, I heard of that shit, bro. That shit's insane.
That shit sounds like that's kinky on regular sex terms, bro.
That's crazy.
Like after you've done it all, after you've done anal, after you've done like a threesome, what if we babe, what if we tried? Wouldn't it be crazy if
What if we just got like 4 guys in here, right? All right, no, hear me out. No,
Hear me
they're
out.
not gonna touch us, but I'm gonna just dock, right? And then they're just gonna shake the bed, and then we're just gonna.
You know what? Maybe that's why
I
those
thought you were
hotels.
like, oh, I did that one.
No, absolutely not. Maybe that's why those hotels have the, the chains that you can put into them in the bed. So it's maybe that's
It
what
says
they
Mormon
invented.
friendly on the fucking.
Dude, that's where they got those
Oh
from,
my
bro. That's
God,
probably where
bro.
they came from.
and all the housekeeping ladies at these hotels is just like they're doing it
They're
again.
just like, oh man,
I saw 4 guys just walk into that room. I saw 4. Do you know there's like Mormon people like in the suit and ties getting off of bikes?
Bro,
But there's 4 of them.
they fucking have
Those are
like.
Jehovah's Witnesses.
I don't know. Do Jehovah's Witnesses do the same thing?
Probably. Shit, they don't
probably.
celebrate any fucking holidays.
Yeah, but they do soak. I'll tell you that.
They for surely soak. I had this when I was in elementary school, not like a girlfriend, but like I asked her out, and then like 2 days later, she was like, "We can't date. I'm Jehovah's Witness." I just what? She was like, "Yeah, if my brother figures out, he's gonna kill me." So I walked up to her brother and said, "Hey, you guys Jehovah's Witness?" He was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Am I not allowed to date your sister?" He was like, "Yeah." Wait, you're dating my sister? I was like, ran away.
That's hilarious.
It's
Imagine she knocks on your door.
We were in like 2nd grade, bro.
Oh, what? That shit don't count.
That's why I said like not really a girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
man, but
Yeah.
you still had 2nd grade game,
Yeah, what the fuck? I was just been struggling just to like look at a girl.
dude. Do you guys remember hugging a girl for the first time and being like, "Wow,
Damn.
I'm marrying her"?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie
Damn,
to
it's
you.
really like that.
Her name. Bro. Oh fuck, her name was Emily.
Okay, shout out Emily.
Shout out Emily. Where the fuck? She's a twin. She's a twin.
Oh,
Yeah, she's a twin. But
nice.
Fucking, I remember. This was the first time I ever like thought about girls. I remember this because it was theater class in fucking elementary school. And we were behind the curtain because we were about to scare somebody or whatever the fuck we did. And then I had to scoot past her. And dead ass, I looked to my right.
She'll never see it coming. Lick her ear. Got her.
Why you lick her ear? It's so salty.
Dude, this is a crazy story. You licked her ear, bro?
But I remember I had to go scoot past her because it's narrow. Like, we're behind the curtain, it's just narrow as fuck. And I had to scoot past her. And fucking, she looked at me because she's like, who the fuck is scooting past me? And then we kissed.
Oh.
And I was like,
oh, shit.
I was like, what the fuck? Oh my God, bro. That was the first time I ever, like, thought about women. And I went home that day and I was like, looking out the car window when it was raining, like,
crazy.
I miss her. Neo?
And she transferred and then you never seen her again.
Bro, I actually, after fucking elementary school, I think we follow each other on Instagram. That shit meant nothing because it was elementary school.
Dude,
You
but
had Instagram in elementary school?
Middle school.
Oh, middle school.
Middle school.
I had, the only thing popping in middle school for me was MySpace.
Mm.
Did you guys have MySpace at
When
all?
I was in elementary. Yeah.
That shit's wild.
Fifth, fourth grade, yeah.
Right as soon as Instagram dropped, I think isn't that what, like, MySpace like stopped or something like that? Or
Yeah.
Something around there, yeah.
MySpace was like, I think it's still going on for like music type thing.
I had no reason to be on that app.
Oh, MySpace?
Yeah, no
Dude,
reason.
it's, I mean, isn't it kind of fucked up that like, hey, I love all my friends,
I
but
gotta
let me
pick
rank
top
y'all.
8.
That's what that was?
Dude, you had a
Yes.
top 8. And then your
Yeah.
number 1 was hopefully your significant other or your best friend, and then your significant other was like 2. But then other than that, like,
You had to rank your homies?
Yeah,
dude, and people
bro.
got into fights
That's
about
beef.
it.
That caused beef. Tom knew what he was doing. He knew he was doing
Fucking
it.
Tom. So Tom was just, he never changed his
See,
profile
he knows
picture.
Tom. He knows fucking Tom. So he would probably understand my fucking bar in my song.
Okay, so I go to his house on Thursday sometimes, and he was like, "Hey, do you get that bar with the Tom and MySpace and the Mark Zuckerberg?" And I was like, "I got the Mark Zuckerberg one. Who the fuck is Tom?"
Dude, Tom was Mark before Mark Zuckerberg was
Yes.
there.
Really?
He was
Yeah,
the
dude.
Mark before Mark existed.
So what was his top? Was it just anybody or what?
I don't know if he had a
I
top
don't
8.
know if he had a top 8.
Nah, he was discreet like that. Only
Yeah,
had
bro.
one profile picture. It was just this very average white person,
Something like that.
like kind of turning around like he's working.
yeah.
And he's in a
something like
white
that.
tee, just like this. I don't know what Tom's up to.
I like see it in my head.
We all,
I
yeah,
think
it's
we
like
all see it
burnt
in
into
our
my
head.
skull.
Because he was friends with everybody as soon as you made a MySpace.
Tom was your first
So
friend?
he
your
was your
first friend.
guys' friend too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if we could we message him? I never tried to message him. I was like, who the
No,
fuck
I was
is
too
this guy?
scared. I don't want to message the goat. You know?
It's like messaging Michael B. Jordan or
Dude.
or Michael Jordan. Not Michael
I didn't want to.
B.
Yeah, I
Jordan.
didn't want to
love him
message
too.
the creator.
Yeah.
I don't mention him.
Yeah.
He who shall not be named.
That caused beef though, man. And if
Lots of beef.
did you put a song on your profile?
Yes.
What was the song?
Pac-12.
Oh.
What Pac-12, right? Riding down the street and I see a pretty girl. She wants me, I want her. I will take her to my world. I'm in my car. I'm riding in my car. Nah, that was a
And
banger.
you did not have a car.
I did not have a car. I was in
Middle
5th grade.
I'm riding in my bike.
I'm riding in my trike.
Right, literally riding on my bike.
That's hilarious.
Dude, that's a good one to have the pack as
What
your
was yours?
profile.
was
Mine was. Mine was some fucking simpy ass shit. I don't know. 'cause,
Spinning back to the beat. Spinning right back to the
never
beat.
call back,
Call back.
brother. Dude, my shit was like probably. Oh man, you guys gonna really put me on blast. Like
Yeah,
my
there
best
you go.
friend did it, and I did it after him because I was like, "That's right, this is how you get girls." But it was fucking Colby Calais. Do you guys know who that is?
I don't know who it is, but if you
No.
sing
So
the
you know
song, I
Jason
might-
Mraz.
Yeah.
You know how Jason Mraz came out with that song "Lucky,"
I think
and it's
so.
the song that he sings with the girl. It's the most white duet you could do.
Without Taylor Swift?
Without it being Taylor Swift, but
That's
it was
great. That's really white.
it was
Yeah,
Colby
it's really
Calais. I think it was like bubbly or some shit. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm gonna fucking throw up.
Look at him.
I'm gonna
Everybody
look
pointing
it up
laugh.
I'm gonna look it up when we leave, and I'm gonna be like, what the fuck?
Hey, he's gonna DM me and be like, "So this is what you were saying, huh?"
Dude, man, don't embarrass me anymore. This episode is no longer coming out.
Hey, yo, cue the music. hey, future Christian, cue the music. Embarrass yourself.
What would your song have been?
Oh, fuck.
Picture yourself in, let's say, 6th grade.
Yeah, so you would have been like,
oh.
Or let's say, picture yourself right after you had like scraped lips with Emily.
Tell me when I'm every winner. And I feel like you would put some shit like
Dead
that.
ass. Okay,
Yep.
if not that, Look at Me Now.
By Chris Brown. That's you. That's you. That's you.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Because I used to, bro. I
Nope,
would
do it. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. You gotta
Hey,
do it.
listen, I'm just saying, I don't want to show my talents. Oh yeah, you feel me?
He's about to do it. He's about to do it.
Let's go. Cause I gotta get away, but I know that I don't and I won't stop. Cause you know I gotta win every day. She really want to pop me. Just know that you will never stop me. You never ever be a little cocky.
Let's go.
You will never stop me. Every time I come, I can't say the rest. No, I'm not gonna lie. That's the only part I get stuck on.
Do you rap at all?
I freestyle. I thought about rapping. It's just I don't never have the setup. But damn, kind of plug for like fucking what, July you said for your oh, can I even say it?
What?
Your upcoming album next year.
Oh, my EP?
Your
next
EP
year?
next year.
Yeah. No,
So-
yeah, you talk about that.
Yeah, so we
Hell yeah.
I have a like I guess a feature on a future song of his.
That's so dope.
So I mean, it's still in the making. I've written a little bit for it, but I've definitely I've changed a lot of words. I'm not gonna lie to you, but yeah, that's the only rap I've done so far.
You said you don't have the setup. Is that like the setup technical thing, or like you don't?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just don't. Well, that in time, because
feel it.
I'm more passionate about art than I am about rap.
Yeah.
So there's times where I'm like, or even Drippy. Shout out Drippy too, or
Jebby.
Jebby. My fault. Even Jebby.
Who has the most fucking beautiful eyes I've ever seen?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you.
And I hate him because they're contacts. I'm gonna kill him.
Oh yeah, they
I'm
are.
gonna kill him. I'm
Those
gonna
are
kill him.
contacts?
They're contacts.
I
They
can't
look
even
so
tell.
real.
It
They
looks
look
so real.
I thought that he played me for so long. I wanted to grab him and grab my neck when he told me they were
Bro.
contacts. I was like, you fucking liar.
I forgot. I was told this on a Tuesday, and I didn't believe I didn't leave my eyes. I looked at him and I was
dropped to
like,
my
I didn't
knees.
believe his eyes.
I didn't
bro.
believe. I didn't. Hey, yo, my hands are a little sweaty.
That's all good.
But fucking. Also, shout out Jebby, bro, because he makes them. Out of all of us, this is it. Oh my god, beside I'm dying. Because that's my favorite song out of everybody who's.
Wow.
No, I just
Damn,
don't like
son.
this. It's great. Like I'm honored, but it's like, god damn, this song that good.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. You know why? Because I was at work. As at Best Buy, we're allowed to play our music sometimes, especially if it's PG enough.
Yeah.
So I would have my music on shuffle, and for some fucking reason, it would always play his song either fourth or third.
I was hacking his phone.
Damn fucking me,
Algorithm.
bro. Because I don't know. I was like, bro, it went from like fucking Tyler the Creator to fucking Metallica to fucking I'm Dying, and I'm like, okay, that's like the fourth time now.
There you go.
And then I went into my car and I reshuffled it, and I just tapped another song, and then there was literally the next song, and I was like, let me actually listen to this shit. And then I was like, okay, this is hard. It's good. And then I went to work one day, and I played it on accident again, and that's when I texted him. I was like, bro, this is the fifth time this shit has been coming on my fucking phone. And then my coworker was like, who is this? What the fuck? And
This shit goes.
Yeah, this shit hard. And I was like, damn, it is hard.
It's so
And
good.
bro. And it's literally the fact that the algorithm kept playing his song that's now my favorite song of like all of us, except Drippy. What's that shit? What
Asparagus?
Not asparagus. It's this is a new song, probably the four. Pineapple Pulp, I think is what it is.
Okay.
Or something like that.
I think that's his album, ain't it? The album.
It's
name?
the first song on the album name, I think. Or first song on the album. And independent of popular list, it used to be on the opposition, nigga. This shit got cut the
that is
benefit.
Pineapple Pulp. Oh my
Yeah.
God, that's so
good.
hard.
Bro,
Yeah.
oh my.
I've only heard some of his shit. I'm like, this is, and he just came out with like some live session that I've been seeing people posting.
Yeah.
Red.
Really good,
Bro,
man.
that fucker's
Red.
good. And also, this is not for the podcast. This is for Hey Cujo. Drop the fucking album.
Damn.
Yo, Cujo sent me like that project.
And he be sending it to people, but he don't be dropping it. At this point, just drop it so everybody can hear it.
That shit is.
Hey Cujo, we talking.
being
to you.
selfish.
You're being.
Share it with the world,
Hey,
Cujo.
can you actually just post this single clip and just be like, and just at him, just be like, bro, drop the fucking album. I kid you not, because he showed me the album like this year, like in the beginning of this year. I was in the car with Rashon and Jenny. Shout out Jenny too. And what's it called? He played the album, like the entirety of the album with like Juices on it. Shout out Juice.
Because also like cohesive.
Right, and he showed me
like
the entire
20
thing,
minutes.
and I'm like, bro, this is great. It's done. Drop it. And he was like, nah, like in his joking little Cujo voice, and then he deadass just didn't drop it, and I was like, oh.
Like we got to come up with like a hashtag, you know, like when they're like begging for the Snyder cut to come out.
Hashtag oh fuck,
Dude,
hashtag
like,
drop what's hashtag
Cujo
drop
cut? I don't
run,
know.
hashtag drop run,
Okay, yeah, there you go.
hashtag drop run.
Hashtag drop run.
Dude, yeah, that shit was so good. Shout out to Jebby.
Shout
I
out
remember I was
Jebby.
hosting Kaleidoscope, and it was my first time meeting Jebby, and I was like bringing up him and the rest of Juju Gallery, and I was trying to like get their names, and then I remember he's told me his name. Forgot his name because I just got lost in his eyes for like a hot
He
second. I was just like, fiance who?
He said, "Hey, that's nothing but a ring."
I could return it.
I got the receipt.
I got. What's your ring size?
Right. Just give it to him, honestly.
He said, "What's your name?"
Well, because he was like expressionless.
That's drippy. That's
Dude,
drippy.
and big old like big eyes. Like, how does that like even work?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, man, we're such a great we're great people.
Everyone's dope. Ray Sean's dope too.
Yeah.
I listened to Enemy by with you and Ray
you
Sean
like
on
that?
it,
You
and
like
that
that?
shit's dope. I gotta say, shout out to all like hooks are so important in a song, and your hooks stick. They stick. They're like just like, and I know you understand what a hook should sound like.
Yeah, you want something that's you're gonna remember.
Absolutely. And in poetry, repetition is impactful, and you repeat the hook like in that 2-minute song in Help Me, you repeat that hook so well. You talk about like Demi dude.
I fucking hate Demi Lovato.
Wait, really? That's not a bit?
That is not a bit. I hate her.
That shit's
oh my
in there.
God, but it's in there. Yeah, that's why I put that in there. I don't want to OD like Demi. I don't know. I said something. I
Yeah,
don't
can you
remember
spit the hook right now?
the Help Me?
Yeah.
Damn, what
Do you
is
remember
it?
You don't know your own song, bro?
I got no dripping. I'm calling that drought. Swinging and missing. I'm striking right out. Voices real loud. Drugs on them down. I need some help, but I just don't know how. I got no dripping. I'm calling that drought. Swinging and missing. I'm striking right out.
Yep.
Voices real loud. Drugs on them down. I need some help, but I just don't know how.
So good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gas prices getting high as hell. My bank account on E.
I felt that
All these
part.
overdue fees getting real sick like disease. Relationship been getting hard. I'm fucking up some good things. She gonna end up leaving me like Selena did that nigga Beeb. Or like she did that. Able, you be watching me like I'm on cable. I get in combat with mortals like you. I be beating
That's so
you.
good.
It's so fatal. Damn, I just stuttered like all said I'm covered. It was me, Barry. I stabbed up your mother. My niggas ain't
Flash.
really no shooters. They shooters. Crop top niggas they working out hooters. I need some help, but no one can help me. Feeling like
So
Demi,
good.
don't want to OD.
Yep.
In a straight jacket and deb like Houdini. Abracadabra, then leave from the scene. I need some help, but no one can help me. Feeling like Demi, don't want to OD. In a straight jacket and deb like Houdini. Abracadabra, then leave from the scene.
I ain't got no gym.
In a straight jacket and up like Houdini, abracadabra,
And
was it-
leave from the scene.
And Leave from the Scene is such a good. I had to go back because I was like, what are these lyrics? Because I know I want to reference this because that shit hits.
Yeah.
That shit hits so good. And then like, because on top of it being so rhythmically catchy, the lyrics and the meaning, you know,
Yeah.
once again, going back to help me, but no one else can help me except for myself type thing.
Exactly.
That shit is so good. And you got this like the tonality, like where you let your voice sit. It's really good because
Thank
like
you.
I think what separates a lot of like amateur artists from like really good artists is understanding like your tone, like understanding like musically where your pitch should sit and like sonically how it sounds good.
Right.
Absolutely.
And I was just like, damn, this is and I like how immediately after your the songs and the next thing on the algorithm that shoots to me is like Isaiah Rashad.
Really?
And I'm like, yeah, and Isaiah Rashad is dope as
Right,
fuck. And I'm like,
right.
that
Crazy.
makes sense. I mean, there's like there is once again a Venn diagram of like Isaiah Rashad's sound and your sound. However, obviously you got your own genre kind of
Right.
like going on, which is dope. But yeah, even like the way you sound right there, I'm like, that is so, you know, as a singer, like I had to understand, like I've heard rappers where they don't understand like how to sound.
Right.
And that's fine. You know, like
Yeah,
you're finding
right.
your sound, but like, you know what a good song should sound like. And
Yeah,
you
man.
gotta go
I
in
love
there.
hooks. I love making hooks. And,
Hooks
and,
is
and I
so
used to
much fun to
write.
make.
I used to write a lot before I would before I would even like start making music. Like I didn't like my voice for a really long time, and that's why I didn't like making music. That's why I was like, I'm not gonna make music because I don't like my voice.
And then you listen.
And then I listen, and then I love West Side Boog. West Side Boog is so good, but I listened to his recent album, his new album, and I was like, you know what? This motherfucker sounds weird, but like in a good way. Like he sounds different. You
Good
know what
weird
I mean?
is great.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a good weird. And I was like, he doesn't have like the voice you would be like, oh, this is a rap.
Right.
Like, but he sounds good and he got bars and he got good beats. So if he could do that shit, I could do that shit too. And I just took that and I fucking ran with it. And I was,
look what you did.
And I was fucking down bad. I literally had negative money in my bank account with no savings. I had to wait like a week to get paid.
And gas prices
was high as fuck. That's when it was back at like $6 damn near.
It was at $6 not like fucking 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
what I'm saying, bro. And then I just
Dude, this shit's so like and that's why the Costco gas line is always looking like a Disneyland line.
You gotta go in like the morning, or you gotta go like late at night when there's nobody there.
Bro, don't go at
no
peak
in
time.
between time, bro.
Fuck no.
It's absolutely the worst, man.
That's why, but also I don't have a Costco card, so I gotta eat it regardless. Shit. Bro, I really be looking at the line. I'm like, damn.
Dude, you gotta roll through with the homie that has a Costco card because you don't have to present.
My
the
girlfriend
ID.
has a Costco card,
one,
so that's why I haven't gotten one, because I was like, I'm gonna get one. She's like, you can just use mine. I'm like, all right, but I see her like maybe once or twice a week, so I'm like, damn, I need gas right now. And
You gotta save it for the once or twice a week when you see her, man.
I know, but like. I be in Castro Valley and I'm like, I got like 30 miles left. I need that shit now. And then Castro Valley, it's like what, like or at the time at least, it was like $5.60, something like that. But then now by my house, it's like $5.99, or it's going down. Dude. It's like $5.75 right now. But I was like, bro, the first time that shit rose hella high, I've never spent so much on gas in my life. It was fucking, I remember, it was $112.
Yep. What do you drive?
Nissan Altima 2008.
Oh, an Altima. Okay.
Yeah.
That's like, is that like a gas guzzler?
It's a fucking V6.
Shit. Okay. Yep. Yeah. That's why.
It's a fucking V6. Sure.
Because I'm driving like a Honda Accord right now, and my tank is like no, it's still like $100.
But like,
it's not like a Civic though.
Oh, you're right. I had a Honda Civic before that, and I kid you not, but when gas was like $2, $3, that shit, I spent like fucking $50 at max.
Yo, and bridge toll, by the way. Bridge toll going up. You living in Concord, you understand. You're like, okay, I got homies in Vallejo.
It's hard, bro.
You go once a day.
What's so crazy, though, is like I used to go to DVC. I went there for 3 years. So, going there, and then when I went to school secondly, and then I started going to school in Richmond, and then when I have clinicals in like Walnut Creek or Richmond, you know what I mean? Now I work in Richmond, you know what I mean? Which is cool. So, but fuck, bro. Just paying toll all the fucking time. That shit was annoying. I was paying
making
toll
more
like
and more expensive, dude. When you hear that beep on the fast track, you're just like, okay, that's might as well just shoot me in the fucking heart.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
Bro, I have to pay that shit every single day.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, man.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
I'm so close to moving on that side of the bridge, but fuck, bro. I'll never put that pain on my kids or on my worst enemy, bro. Especially in California.
Gas is absolutely bonkers. Speaking of toll, have you guys heard that they were talking about charging people
to drive on
the freeway,
our freeways?
That's a talk. Yeah. That's a talk that they're trying to have. Like 20 to 30 cent per mile on the freeway.
I don't like that.
Major highways.
I don't like that.
I hate that.
We're already spending money on the gas.
That's what I'm
saying.
And
the toll and the fucking bro. At this point, just stop all wars. Make that shit go to $1.
Please, man.
And at that point, free Palestine. I know for
free Ukraine.
Free Ukraine.
Congo, everybody.
And we love everybody. No wars. I'm not trying to get all into it, but we all gotta love each other.
No, it's important to.
It's not even political if you think about it. It's just like, what's humanely right?
Right.
Exactly.
Killing people and just smoking. I'm talking about smoking people, bro. Packing people out.
That's why
this type shit is
Twitter,
absolutely it's insane, bro. It's not right. It's not right. There's no way any sane human could look at that and be
all
like,
the graphs that people are posting of like what's the main age demographic that is getting affected. Children. Come on. Like now it's like that's not even politics. You're right. It's about humanity.
That's what I'm saying.
And at that point too, it's like how are you that mad, or you want so much power to where you will even think about that? Like
why is that even an option?
Why is that even an option? Bro, talk about it. If you got a problem, fight the dude about it. Like, hey, if me and Quez have beef, I'm not gonna smoke his family or smoke his block. I'm gonna smoke him. I'm gonna smoke bro.
You didn't even ask. You didn't even talk about it. What you mean? So now you're backtracking on what you were saying.
Hey, listen, bro. I'm just saying, bro.
about
You're
it.
like the Punisher, and you
You didn't ask me. You didn't even say we got beef.
Hey, bro. No, but that on some serious shit though. Like that ass, we got like that shit's fucked. Yeah. That shit's definitely fucked. I actually last week I asked, you seen one of the shoots that we did for your homies before the event. It was like all of us in like
Chainsaw Man, that one?
No, it was before the Chainsaw Man. It was literally the only shoot that we did all together where I was dressed in my
San Francisco.
Yeah, San Francisco.
Oh, when you guys are all like together.
Yeah, that
Zilla's there, Jay's there.
One of the photographers that was there is Palestinian.
Gotcha.
So I asked her, I was like, hey, shout out you. I forgot your Instagram handle. I was gonna shout out your Instagram handle, but I follow both of her accounts.
I can find it and I can put it up later.
Yeah, okay. Yes. Shout out you. But I asked her, I was like, hey, what's going on in Palestine? Like I've just been seeing stuff and like I'm seeing all these like dead kids and stuff like that. And I was like, I genuinely want to know because whoever I asked, they're either not going to know or they're going to have bias. Yeah. And I was like, but I want to hear from you because she's been posting about it every day. Like, well, whenever a post comes up, that's one of the posts that she posts. And I'm like, oh, so what's going on? And then she explained to me everything. And I'm like, oh, dude, Israel's fucked up. And there shouldn't be death on either side. Y'all can, it's not your land. Don't take the shit. Like, what? There's no need for that much controlling. Like, who? And what would that gain in the end of the day? Now you have a land built on death. Yeah. Basically the U.S.
And this is where it starts. It's dialogue.
I don't care.
It's all dialogue, you know? People posting, people asking, and being willing to have an open mind, regardless of how not political you are.
Right.
It's, man, this humanity.
Even her, she was like, hey, I may be Palestinian, but so it may come off as bias, but I will share to you what's going on, and you can take it how you will. And I fucked with that.
I love that.
Because I was like, damn, like, even though she is on one side, which is reasonable, but she still was like, hey, have an open mind. Yeah. And I was like, okay, I like that. I like that a lot. I fuck with the dynamic. I fuck with just having conversation and being able to be willing to see somebody disagree with you. Yeah. And because you don't get a lot of that. You want people, there's a lot of people who just want you to stay on their side, which is, like I said, reasonable because you want them on their side. And for this situation,
it's the defects of being human.
Right.
That's what it is. We want people on our team, even if our team doesn't support the right cause.
Exactly. Right. And that's why I like conversation. That's why I don't like when
should do more podcasts then.
Hey, honestly, we thought about this was also remember
your homies podcast.
Remember when I said we do a lot of things and we just forget about it. We mentioned podcasts like 5 times.
It's great. You could do it like short form. There's so many of you guys that could just be a rotating roster.
Yeah, exactly.
Every fucking
talk
week.
About whatever.
We tried.
I think me and Cam would probably be like the 2 people that we'd do for like us.
We said that because me and Quez are probably the most like, I'd say at least out of the group that have like the most bond chemistry. Yeah.
Okay.
Bond. So like we were like, we can what?
That's I don't know if that's a podcast anymore, guys.
It's OnlyFans podcast, and but
we'll call it Casting Couch.
We'll call it trademark purposes. We'll call it Casting Cooch.
Casting Cooch is not bad. That's not bad.
Cooch is crazy.
Casting Cooch.
And you don't rap?
And you don't.
you came up with that?
I'm just saying, bro. I know where Tupac's hiding. What? Anyway, but yeah, we thought about it so many times, and we just haven't. Like I said, there's so many head chefs in this kitchen. Like we're all doing something big. And it's hard for us to just sit down and settle and just on one idea. That's why fuck. I was gonna list the people that's in that group chat.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. Like it's too much. Well, not too much, but it's because we have a separate group chat just for like the main core people. Like if we need to say something, we'll say it in there. But when it comes to like actual ideas, all that shit goes there. So that shit gets lost. Like we had podcasts, we had photo shoots that are lost, anime conversations. Bro, this man will argue about any anime.
I mean, I already see it.
If you genuinely like that shit.
If I genuinely like an anime, there's probably no people that's going to change my opinion. I'm sorry.
I mean, your posts, I mean, if you swipe enough, you're going to see like Eren from Attack on Titan.
Yes.
New age Eren, too.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, he went super far back.
Yeah,
bro, I told you, bro. I watched the podcast. I watched a few of your great shit. I watched a few of his podcasts and his interviews. He dead ass goes. He's like Nardwar with the shit.
Yeah.
Shit, dog. That's no.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but he's like, yeah, Quez. So tell me about the murder you did. Like, he's like, how'd you know about that? Yeah, we have the body right here,
and we have the gloves right here.
Yeah, so tell us.
OJ couldn't fit the glove, bro. That's all I gotta
say. Why is it sparkly? He's like, yeah, Michael Jackson too. But what's it called? Yeah, this motherfucker dies deep in. Well, at least from
I
what
try
I've
to.
seen. Yeah.
I really try to.
That's a good thing.
And it's great.
I try to have this be a good balance of like, let's just shoot the shit and talk about what we like, but also let's get to know. I want to get to know you, and I do want to like put a spotlight on what you guys are passionate about. So like, I will do some digging, but not on some Nardwar shit. Nardwar is just kind of like, all right, tell me about your third grade girlfriend that you like, swiped kisses with.
How'd you know?
Emily was her name, and she had a twin.
No,
Emily, the twin Emma.
Actually, Emily and Kathy.
Oh,
stupid.
Yeah. So
Stupid
Nardwar,
twin
now you have questions to ask me for the future. But fucking oh yeah, I like the fact that you give people spotlights, because the one thing that I always fear, to low key get deep. One thing that I always fear is being forgotten.
So that's deep.
Yeah. So the one thing I always fear is being forgotten. So like me not being a part of your homies as much as I want to is always going to be in the back of my mind, which is why we have our own shit too. Kaiju Stars. We basically just do whatever, and just if we can edit it, we'll edit it and put it out. But I don't like the fact that I'm not as attentive as I used to be, and when I was attentive, stuff wasn't as or didn't get done as much. But then now that I feel like that I'm more busy doing my own stuff, I feel like I'm missing out. And with that aspect, I feel like, oh shit, I'm gonna miss out on this, and then they're gonna move on, and I'm gonna be right here being forgotten about. And I'm like, bro, I hate that feeling so much, because I don't. Oh, also the one thing I don't like is when credit isn't given, and promises are broken. Well, that's probably a little bit outside of the topic, but I hate when, example, Elvis. So you know how
we
so
you know we just had this conversation on Thursday.
Yeah, so you know how he like stole that song from, I forgot what her name was, but it was like the Hound Dog.
Yeah.
That song was stolen, and that shit's fucked.
A lot of his music is stolen.
A lot of that music is stolen from specifically African American.
That's what
artists.
I hear. Yep.
And I'm like, that's fucked up, because one, how'd you? Well, you can guess racism, but like, but it's the fact that damn, this artist made some shit and they got stolen that easy. What does that say about somebody like me? And especially with the careers we all have, it's creative. There's a creative person in every country and every state probably doing the exact same thing we are. So if I feel like I'm not releasing enough, I feel like I'm at that point and everybody else is gonna go up above me. And that's why I'm trying to work hard to like make a statement. I had a magazine at one point that I just didn't follow through on, just because it's a fucking $1,000-something, and at that time I had like $800, and I didn't even pay bills yet. So I was like, yeah, I couldn't make that shit happen. I couldn't do as much traveling for my photo shoots as much, because like I don't want to pay toll and all that shit like that. And like that's money, and I said I had like $800 or whatever, and I was getting that like bi-weekly, and as a college student too. So I'm busy every single day, like regardless. So I'm feeling like, damn, I don't want to miss out on anything. I want to make sure that we get this shit done. I want to make sure X, Y, and Z happens, and I don't want to be left out. I don't want to be left behind. I feel like everybody's going up. That's why whenever I look at your homies' content and stuff like that, I'm like, damn, I wasn't in that one. I feel bad. Or like,
you could probably say that for the same for me too. You know,
yeah,
I'm in pretty much. Like,
Quez has a fucking career, bro.
Like,
that's
I'm in
why.
like almost none of the content, but I don't know. I take a different standpoint from it. My thing is, content for me is just for fun. You know what I mean? I'm not like doing this like, oh, I want this as a job. I want to blow up. I want to make money off this. This is something I like doing with my friends. You know what I mean?
And if it happens to blow up, then
if it happens to blow up, it happens to blow up. You know what I mean?
That.
It's just something I enjoy doing, and you know, if I'm unable to make it, then I'm unable to make it. You know what I mean? And I got shit to do. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I'm gonna progress at my own rate. I'm really happy for people when they progress fast and when they're doing things really well.
Yeah.
You know, that's really all I can do. Because, you know, everybody runs their own race, bro. We're all going to hit our finish line eventually, you know. But I want to at least go through my life saying that, you know, I enjoyed what I did. You know what I mean? And I had a lot of fun doing it, you know. I want to be on my deathbed like, I did that shit.
You did
know
that
what I mean?
thing.
I did that shit. You know what I mean?
Because at least you tried, and you're trying very well.
Yeah.
Like, these are good. These are great strides. That,
Yeah.
like, you know, it's only recently that I've come into your guys' circle and seen it as an outsider, but already it's just like, this is fucking incredible. You know, getting to listen to your music, get to see your art and your photography.
Yeah.
Incredible things that you guys are doing, and it's only just elevating not only yourselves but each other.
Yeah.
And
Appreciate that,
You know, as a
genuinely.
creator that's been doing music for a minute and has been doing
Oh yeah,
podcasting
you do music
for a
and
minute.
stuff too, huh?
I just sing. I kind of sing on the side. I used to do
Hey, continue it, because who gonna stop you?
I mean, it's what I was doing. I was a part of like a 5-person vocal band, like an a cappella group.
That's sick. That's pretty sick, actually.
Which is cool. I mean, like if you guys know who Selena is,
Yeah.
Gomez?
He
He's like,
yeah,
I know
man. I taught Selena Gomez everything she knew. Selena Soberall. Shout out to her.
Yeah.
So yeah, she and I've been singing with her ever since 2013.
That's cool.
So
were
she was
supposed
in
to
the same
have a
acapella
shoot.
group for a hot minute. So, and she's really good, and I could easily say she's probably my favorite person to sing with. Her
She's
voice is
great,
dope.
bro.
She's really fucking
She's
good.
fucking amazing.
And she's one of those examples of like, as an artist, I'm sure you could vibe with this, of like comparing yourself to others is not a good thing.
No.
You could look up to others and be influenced and inspired by others.
Yes.
And
That
that's
shit's
what I've
hard
learned.
though.
But
That shit's hard.
it's tough.
Yeah,
it's
it's
tough.
very
And knowing like she has such a very empowering voice that I'm like, it's so easy for me to beat myself up about it. But like, no, we're two different people. We're
Running our own races, bro.
Yep, doing that. So shout out to her. Shout out to y'all. Before we wrap this thing up, I usually end my podcasts in a certain way with an improv scene or.
Wait,
What's up?
I have one question before we end this podcast. I was supposed to ask in the beginning. Very, very, very simple question, bro.
Okay, wait. To prepare for this, he's been preparing for this for 2 days.
Yeah, I've been ready. So my number one question, bro. What's your favorite race?
My favorite race,
Yeah, your favorite race.
like the Amazing Race.
Just your favorite race, bro.
Like NASCAR, like
Ethnicity.
What's your
my
favorite
favorite
race?
ethnicity. What the fuck?
I was gonna say like Daytona
wait.
500.
I was gonna say.
Xfinity Series. I just
Hey,
wanted to
dude,
say,
man, that was
what if you just said white?
Immediately.
White.
if you would have said Asian, I'm like, hey, respect. At least you're backing up your people.
Yeah, right. Oh, no, actually, no. Before
That's crazy.
we get to that, I do want to say we didn't answer the question. Top 3 movies, go.
Oh yeah, Nacho Libre.
Banger.
Jackie Brown by Quentin Tarantino, and A Night at the Roxbury. First 3 that come up.
I got fucking Miles Morales Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yep, banger.
Banger.
Inception.
Uh-huh.
And then Malignant.
Damn, Malignant's good.
What'd you call me? Okay. Fuck. The Batman, Tenet, and
I need to
Damn,
watch
Tenet.
Tenet. I haven't watched Tenet. Is it hard?
I haven't seen it either, man. I hear it's just a lot of thinking.
I bought the disc. That shit's fire.
I'm gonna damn near borrow it.
And if you need to, I got you. And
The Batman, right? You were
no,
talking about
I
it?
said the Batman, Tenet, and I literally have it on disc. Creed.
And Creed, the first one.
The first one.
Damn.
I like the third one too, but I think the first one it started off. So
Shout out Michael B. Jordan.
shout out Michael B. Jordan.
No,
Daddy.
but he's way too good looking. He pisses me off.
Fucking daddy right there.
Fucking
bro.
everyone thinks he's
Fucking-
daddy.
All right, let's continue on with then, guys. Before
All
we
right.
get too horny.
So I have an option. Do you guys want to do an improv scene, or do you guys want to do some freestyle into some beats?
You might want to do improv because I cannot freestyle.
I can freestyle, but I feel like improv would be best. 'cause
Okay,
I
sounds
even
good.
have a mask.
Damn, I like to give the option just in case. There's some people that are like, I'm down for both.
Bro,
I'm down for
I
both.
would be down for both if you have time for both.
Hey, you wanna do
I know
both?
you got something to do.
I do gotta do that. Let's do an improv scene. Let's see
Okay.
how long the improv scene goes, and we'll see how long we can do it. It's crazy to make eye contact with you in that moment. Let's go. All right. In terms of improv, it could be about anything or everything, or about a particular conversation that we had in this episode. So, any questions before we go on? No. We cool? All right. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it can't be that bad.
Can't be that bad.
Hey, Quez, I gotta talk to you real quick.
Yo, what's up?
I don't know if I'm going crazy, but look outside my window right now. Is that who I think it is?
Shit, bro.
Is that like, I don't know. He's been there for like 3 days straight. I don't know like if I should go out and like tell him like, hey, get off my property. I feel like that's aggressive, but I think he really thinks he's Batman.
I think he's probably playing as Batman. He probably could be Batman. He looked like he got hands. He's squaring up.
He is squaring up. He's puffing up his chest. It's crazy. And like he keeps saying I'm Batman, but very quietly, and he knows that the door's closed, the window's closed, and no one's hearing.
So much like Batman.
He's just talking. I mean, like he's scaring away the kids.
Fuck them kids.
Should we beat him?
We should.
I'm a big fan of beating people.
You're just man, dude. I had to like bail you out last time. You just beat up that random person in front of that.
You beat a random person.
Okay, all right.
She was also pregnant.
Oh, man, that's great. Yeah, that's like, you know.
Martha.
And I understood that she had said
You
something.
beat up Martha.
All right, let's just talk to him. Let's go outside.
Okay, all right.
Who are you?
Hey, Batman.
Yes, me.
This is my property. This is my homie Quez.
I beat the fuck out of people.
I know.
That's his occupation.
Your name is.
Why are you saying my Who are you?
I'm Batman. I know everything.
Okay,
Your weakness is your wife.
Yeah, she calls the shots, man. It's not great.
She shoots people.
Yeah, I mean, like
She calls and shoots people.
she calls and shoots people.
She calls to shot people.
To shot people?
This is not Batman. I think we have a fake Batman,
That's
bro.
broken
I
English.
swear to God, I'm real.
No, he's not Batman.
swear to God.
Where your bands at?
I have money.
Where your bands at? You ain't got the bands.
Yeah.
You ain't got the bands.
You guys
Also,
are bullying.
My wife, she calls her family. She doesn't shoot people. She's talking to her family that's not here.
Cap.
It's not Cap.
I think it's Cap.
It's not. Hey, man, like
I'm gonna kick you in the nuts.
we obviously know who.
Leave his property. I'm gonna kick you in the nuts.
He's done it. I've seen him do it.
You've done it?
Yes.
Yeah.
How many times?
A lot.
I've done it 4 more.
I have a broken foot because I kicked somebody in the nuts so hard that they broke my foot. They had some hard ass nuts.
I've seen it. It's crazy.
Seen
And
the
the
nuts?
guy's nuts were really. I've seen my own. I've seen nuts. You know, funny that you ask. I am a surgeon, and I've had to do testicular surgery before.
Yes.
Yeah,
Big
but
balls.
Quez here does, kick nuts.
He had to actually do surgery on a dude's nuts that I kicked.
Yeah, he's actually a very financial and legal risk.
Are you the
to be in
nut
my
kicker?
circle?
Are you genuinely the nut kicker?
Yes.
You're on
I wear a
Bat-
steel boot.
Dude, you're on Batman's most wanted list. I'm
Let's
not.
go.
Whoa,
Cameron.
Bro.
Cam, dude.
This was a bit for. I had a 3-year bit going on, and you ruined. You're the nut kicker,
Yes.
Cam, it's you. You're fake Batman.
bro. First of all, I'm real. Second of all, don't look at me like that. You know I'm real. Remember that one time where I sent Robin to your house for your birthday?
Yeah, and I kicked him in the nuts.
Yeah.
Dude, man.
Wait, it's all adding up.
Cam, 1 second. I gotta talk to Quez real quick. Quez,
Hey,
I
what's
know
up?
that like you're like my personal bodyguard and
Yeah, what's up?
everything,
What's
and like
going on?
but like kicking in the nuts every time. You tried to kick that pregnant lady in the nuts. She had no nuts.
Yeah, she went into labor after that too. You remember?
Yeah, water immediately came out. I was there.
Yeah.
I was there. It's
like a balloon.
Splash. It went everywhere. Not like a balloon. Cam, I said, can I talk to Quez?
Oh, my fault. I'm sorry.
man, for a second. It's just, hey man, I'd really appreciate if we could all just come together and like squash this beef. You know?
Okay.
No?
No. Oh, okay. I was down with it. I'm kind of tired of kicking people in the nuts, man. I know it hurts.
Your foot's swollen.
Yeah. It's bad, man. I got some gout going on, bro. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired of kicking people in the nuts, man.
Cut to KTVU news. Breaking news later this day. Tonight on the 5 p.m. News channel. It is 6 p.m. and my name is Christian Baltazar. We have just found out the news that Quez, the nutcracker, has finally been convicted. This time kicking what we know as the real Batman 47 times in the nuts. What is that? We have the real Batman ready to speak on air. Okay, real Batman, you go right on ahead.
Hey guys, bro, I'm going to the hospital. Bro, my nuts fucking hurt.
Insane.
That was fun.
Hell yeah, that was dope as fuck. Real quick, I think on one track we'll all freestyle and then we'll end it after that.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay, name me a type beat that you guys want to spit on.
Childish Gambino.
Childish Gambino type beat. All right, and then we'll get on out of here. All right, I'm gonna choose.
Damn, why was I kicking people in the nuts, man?
Dude,
Yeah,
I don't know. With gout,
Yeah, with gout.
a lot of my family has gout. That would hurt to
Oh,
kick
yeah.
someone in the nuts
With gout?
fat feet.
Hey, I don't
bro.
know what gout is.
Gout is like when you eat too much red meat type thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
You get a lot of uric acid buildup in the foot.
You got
Work
ass?
in
Your
the
joints
hospital.
or anything, right?
Speaking of ass, turn around.
Shut up. Hate them.
All right, you guys ready?
Let's do it.
All right, nominate the first person to go.
Cam.
Hey, yo. It can't be that bad. It can't be that bad. But it can sometimes.
That's so real.
Like y'all that was dissing the Flash movie. Look,
Okay.
name one Flash movie that you don't like. Name one white woman that you don't like. Shout out Karen, but she's not really that white. Shout out that one girl, but she do it all night. She do it one day. She do it one night. I like Yo Yachty, but I do it one night. I'm in this rapping pocket, the fact of this rap, the rap, the Z, whoa, I'm about to rap it and cap and feel like I'm getting the map, and I'm really Batman.
Hold on. Wait. Wabbity dabbity drop it like it's hot. I do the wabbity drop it like it's hot. She do the wabbity and then she drop it like it's hot. And then she drop it like it's hot. And then she drop it like it's hot. Do it back on the motherfucker like that. Do it back on Christian, yeah, like that. I'm talking about me cause I got ass. Why did I do that? His wife is gonna kill me. I mean, fiance. My bad. They finna get married next year. I don't know when they getting married. I don't know when they getting married, but I don't know.
Yeah, I spit this shit. I fucking take my tongue, lick that clit. Yeah, and I take my gun, empty the clip. Yeah, I take a girl and I hold her by the hips. Yeah, I take a girl and I kiss her on the lips. Yeah, I'm like, damn girl, you wanna go and dip? Go to my mama's house, get on the bed. Girl got on the knees and she gave me some head. Gluck Gluck 3000. Go to the town and I'm pounding. Gluck Gluck 3000. We gonna go to the town and I'm pounding. I said Gluck Gluck 3000. Yeah, we go to the town and I'm pounding. Yeah, Gluck Gluck 3000. We go to town and we pounding.
And then we go to town and we pounding. Got motherfuckers moving like $1,000, but they ain't wanna do shit, but they just wanna pound on my man. And I'm talking to the Batman, doing shit with my right hand, cause I don't got shit to do with my lady, not man.
Doing. You doing shit with your right hand, beating meat, but it stink. I don't know what my hand really stink. Actually, I just got out the shower, but it still really stink. Hold on, that's some nasty ass shit. I smell like shit.
And that's fine. Yeah. One in the pink and two in the stink. I wanna see what your poppy think. I wanna think what the fuck when you suck this hot link. I'm like, damn, wanna fucking drink this motherfucking stinky pink. I don't want link a dink, regular dink, la 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 la. That's cunnilingus. All right, guys. We made that song. It's called Gluck Gluck 3000. Okay, real quick. Quez, why don't you look into the camera, plug all of your stuff. Where can people listen to your shit? Where can they support you? Where can they follow you?
They can follow me on Instagram at KeyEyeKo _KeyEyeKo _. If you want to look up on my Spotify, YouTube, etc., all plats, KeyEyeKo, no underscore, bro. Look me up. Just dropped a new single actually called Druggy Fanatics. If you guys like rock, indie, any of that type of stuff, you can listen to that. You like rap? I got that. You like hyperpop? I got that. I got pop too. You know what I mean? In the man. It's not even my song. That's Saturday Sex song. But I wrote the chorus. And that shit slaps.
I wrote that hook.
I wrote that hook.
How you doing? My name is Ohreeoh, or you can call me Cam. I prefer Cam, but I also like Ohreeoh. Or for the people who genuinely know me, you can call me Camber.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Hey, shout out Tessie too. Shout out Tessie, because the first time I met Tessie, she called me Amber, and it's been an ongoing thing.
Tessie Mystic?
Tessie Mystic.
Dude.
She died?
No, she's in Hawaii.
Oh, I'm in Hawaii.
I
was like, yeah, bro, what the fuck?
She's for sure resting peacefully on a beach.
Okay, there we go. But yeah, my name is Ohreeoh. It starts with a 0 because somebody took the fucking original name, 0 HREEOH. I do photography. I do art. I'm with your homies. I'm also doing shit with Kaiju. We haven't really said shit yet, but watch us. It's me, Quez, Juice 3D, Ben, who's actually really new, and Ray Shone or Saturn Sex, whatever he wants to go by. We do a whole bunch of random stuff. We do a whole bunch of gaming stuff. We actually stream. And I'm not sure what else I do. I support my photography. If you don't really like the picture, at least repost it because it helps me a lot and it makes sure that people recognize me.
Algorithm, guys. Repost, share, tell your friends.
Absolutely.
Word of mouth is really good.
Right.
Hop on this podcast if you guys want us to be plugged, just as you guys did. You guys fucking killed it. This was so much fun. You guys are very silly. You guys are very funny and very talented.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Thank you so much. I fucked with all of your shit. I watched at least half of your clips whenever I could.
Appreciate that.
And you're doing amazing.
Thank you.
You did. I seen the thing you did with Yeti. That's the first time I seen any of your stuff, and I was like, bro, this is a professional podcast. And to find out that you don't think you're professional is crazy. This is like, yeah, no,
I feel like
man. That's what it is.
I try. I really try, and it's like it's hard for me to ever think beyond that. You know,
I get that, but you specifically keep doing the shit because I fuck with this. If you want us again, let us know too,
dude. I will want all of you guys back on again. This shit's so fun,
bro. It's fun just talking with friends. Now we're friends. We're all friends.
Right,
now we're all friends.
Now
dude.
we're all friends.
Hell yeah! And I can't wait to have you guys back on.
Yeah, right.
Fucking great. Can't wait.
KeyEyeKo back part 2.
Just smash your guys' names together.
Smash that like button if you guys want to see us again.
Subscribe, follow, comment, hit that bell,
and don't hit us up to be our girlfriends or boyfriends or significant others because he got a fiance, I got a girl, and he got a girl, and we'll kill you.
We're taking monogamy.
We're taking monogamy, and we'll kill you. Let me stop.
All right, real quick, before we out of here, look into the cameras and leave the listeners with a phrase, a saying, something that they could hear to go about their day.
I'm gonna kick you in the nuts.
Favorite Will Smith quote is, your biggest successes are on the other side of fear.
Perfect.
That's real.
This is great.
Like I'm gonna say again, man, just run your own race. Remember, don't look at other people and think like, oh, I need to catch up to them. Always do what you have to do, and always remember at the end of the day, you're gonna reach your goal.
Love it. All right. Thanks, y'all, for coming on. Baddies, you guys know where to follow the podcast. You're already here, and we'll catch you next time.
It can't be
Peace.
that bad.
It can't be that bad. Oh, it can't be that bad.
Can't be that bad, oh.